Sir, good morning. We're with you today, passing over the States, ready to give you a daily ritual. Alright, would you please go over and dolly up the camera? Oh, I wonder what time it is. Oh, I'll call up the computer clock time and take a look.
Okay, picture isn't the best right at this time, Wally.
Just where we stand. And you left just about the time, below the time, I'm not sure which way you look at it. We have a situation completely solved. We now know what our orientation is. Well, if you pass for the camera, I'll continue the tour of the cockpit for the people.
Apollo 7 Houston, opposite Omni.
We're going to switch antennas here to try and improve the picture a little bit.
PLC out. That is the new tip for the camera crew today. We're looking into the commander seat over to the #1 window. You'll see the sun just starting to come into the window. It gives it a bright glare. And you may notice that there's some of the collections of deposits on the window as I zoom in slowly. This window has given us some trouble near our dump system, and we collect quite a bit of debris on it. Next to the window is the optical sight that we use for accurate alignment for the window. We'll come over to the #2 window with the markings on it. These markings are used to orient the spacecraft if we have no other guidance system available, and it gives us the pitch angle in relation to the visible horizon of the Earth. And those numbers such as 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And then a line at the top, which is our retro attitude, the attitude we are in to decelerate the spacecraft out of Earth orbit. Coming over to the center window, or the hatch window, we have some lines that were added to it to give us attitude reference for re-entry. The lines describe a 55-degree bank to the left, a 55-degree bank to the right, and a 90-degree bank to either left or right.
And Apollo 7 Houston, it's a good picture of the hatch window. We can clearly see the lines. Apollo 7 Houston. Apollo 7 Houston, we're losing your voice description.
Walt, why don't you take the camera back and you can show us the overhead section above the couches.
Okay, Wally, we've got your voice back now.
Roger. How's the picture, Jack?
Picture is very good, very good.
What I had shown you there were the two windows, the commander's reference window for pitch attitude and the center hatch window for bank attitude for re-entry, if we lose other guidance systems.
Roger, we copied the center window.
for the LMP. This is where he sleeps. It's also where the command module pilot sleeps during his sleep cycle. Under the center couch, we can see that there's absolutely no space left available. We have a suit stowage bag, which is now stuffed completely full with 3 suits. These suits came off at about 6 hours into the flight, and we've been very comfortable ever since. Passing us back to the commander, he will describe the other couch appurtenances.
This area here is the area under the command pilot couch, and we're showing the storage of some of our loose equipment. The large blob bag is the temporary storage bag. At the far end is the helmet, where we have our helmet stowed for the duration of the flight till we don our suits at the end. And at this point, Don is loosening a sleep station bag. It's much like the normal camper sleeping bag as it comes towards the land. That is affixed to the overhead structure that you see now.
Apollo 7, opposite Omni.
There's a spring system to secure it. When this is properly secured, we have the sleeping bag restrained, and we, in essence, are not in contact with any area of the spacecraft but the bag itself. Don Ives had rather a hard day, so we thought we'd let him turn in early and give you an idea of what the sleep station looks like with one of the crew in it.
One of the things to get used to up here was sleeping in a position when you are completely free floating.
At this particular point, you can see some of the sunlight coming in. We find that when we get as tired as we are at the end of the day here, we'll cover our heads with a sleeping bag material, and the sunlight does not affect us. Houston, you still rating?
Roger, 5 by Wally.
At the far end of the stowage, above the couches here, we have the helmet bag stowed for the commander on his side and the lunar module pilot on his side, and the temporary stowage bag. You're looking here at 2 of the 6 umbilical hoses running from the environmental control system to the suits when the suits are on, and to provide circulation when the suits are off. The hose on your right is the cold air hose bringing cold air into the suit, and the one with the screen on your left is the return hose from the suit. It's so used to also clean the air with that screen when it's off the suit.
And we appear to be having trouble maintaining a good lock on this picture now, as we've gone out of range of the Corpus Christi station and over the station at Mila. The Capcom, Jack Swigert, has now asked the crew to change antennas, and we're back again with picture.
Okay, we have the half-the-flight camera being held by Wally Schirra now. Oops, he let go of it. See that, Jack?
All right, so we copied that. A real good demonstration of zero-G.
I think we might add, for everybody's benefit coming up later on these flights, that there should be absolutely no problems with getting around at zero-G as long as you're out of those suits. The work done is almost zero, and you can move any place you want to very freely, and you certainly don't need strong handholds to take care of it.
and you can generally jam your feet. You find you end up using your feet an awful lot more than you do in 1G, kind of like a monkey moving around his cage. He just took our picture. How's it going, Jack?
It's going real fine. We're kind of locked up on a mid-frame here, but we're getting a good recording of this.
Okay, here's a pencil demonstration. Notice how well I can control that pen just with his breath. He could blow on me and probably do the same thing.
Roger saw that, Wally.
Okay, we have the 16mm camera sitting back on the wall there, just above my head. This camera too has the wide-angle lens, and we'll have some color movies of some of our home activities. We've already labeled the movies, naturally, our home movies.
We're just about to lose it now, Wally.
Roger, and we do remember to remove the lens cap as I just did.
Roger.
And when we take pictures out the window, we always focus at infinity.
Roger, we lost the picture now.
And we appear to have gone out of range, as you heard Capcom Jack Swigert advise the crew. We had a very good picture early in that pass from Texas, and also excellent communications from the spacecraft on across the United States. We appeared to have some problems with the scan converter at the Mila site, and we would anticipate that we got quite good recordings of that transmission, although the live playback left something to be desired with a little bit of trouble with getting the frame rate properly.